It's in the game. Today, guys, I am going to show you one of the best 3 million coin squad in the 4-4-1-1 with double pluses in a lot of the positions that make a big difference in the game, of course. So you guys are going to get to see one of the best possible teams, what 3 million coins can get you. Are you guys ready? Let's start off with the striker. We got Jonathan David. So for example, this one is an SBC, but the value of the squad will be based on, of course, the values of SBCs, values of cards and stuff like that. Overall, it's about 3 million coins. It's a bit less on PlayStation, like 2.7, 2.8, and on PC, it's like 3.5. So I made it 3 million coins. So Jonathan David is the first card we're going to be using. He has a +1 at advanced forward. Now, he could be used as a double plus. Unfortunate, we are not using false 9, but he does have the double plus, but it's okay. We're going to use him as an advanced forward. And of course, if we are using Alfonso, well, I guess you guys know what's the next card. So of course, we're going to put Alfonso Davies with Jonathan David because I'm Canadian and I want to play with the Canadians this week. Again, the total chemistry of this team is going to be 32 actually out of 33. So there's only going to be one player that's going to be playing off chem, and that is actually Alfonso Chemist will be playing on 2 chem. But it's okay. He's so good in this game that if he's on 2 chem, it's good enough. So let's go ahead and show you guys who the right back is. So we got another SBC player here. We got Di Lorenzo from Serie A. I'm liking this card. I wouldn't mind upgrading to a better card, but for the team and everything, he fits pretty well. He's pretty good. Again, as an SBC card, pretty good. And of course, let me show you guys both center backs. This is very meta. Everybody's using these two. So we got Rafael Varane and Saliba. Of course, it's kind of hard to go for anything else when these two guys are just so good at what they do in game that it's kind of hard to replace them and try to use other cards. For the moment, these are the two cards that I'm going to be using. I believe they're probably the best duo in the game. Pretty expensive duo because Varane was pretty expensive to make, and of course Saliba still goes for a pretty decent price. But again, if you want a good back line, this back line will get you a lot of wins. Having Davis, which is amazing, having Varane, Saliba, which they're amazing, and having Di Lorenzo, which he is still pretty amazing. Maybe not as good as the other three, but still very good. This is a very good back line. So we needed chem for League 1 for Jonathan David. We want to put him on full chem, so we needed to go get Donnarumma. Donnarumma also fits with the squad, easy Italian, links to other Italian players on the team like Di Lorenzo. So we went for I was gonna say Dollarama. Donnarumma, baby, he's worth more than $1. We're gonna be using Adama Traore as our right mid. So this card you would have got it for free if you would have played season 1. If you would have got all the way to level 38, I think it was, or something like that, you would have got Adama for free. So he's the only free card in this team. So if I had to put a price on a card like Adama, I would say he would easily go for like a couple 100,000, probably even 200,000-300,000 easily, since he's Adama. He's one of those cards that people love using. So again, it's free for us if you would have done the season. Of course, if you didn't do the season, unfortunately, you will not be able to have Adama in your team. But there's definitely a lot of right mids that you could use in the squad that will definitely link to the team and will do very well. So let me show you my left mid. So we are going with Sterling. Again, another SBCs. I know, guys, a lot of SBCs in this team. You see Jonathan David SBC, Sterling SBC, Varane SBC, Di Lorenzo SBC. Is this an SBC squad? It's not an SBC squad, but these are very good players that came out as SBCs. And of course, again, the value is based on how much it costs for them to make them. And I really do like Sterling in this team. Of course, there's other players I could have went for, but I feel like I'm having a good run with him in my team. So we're going to keep on playing with him for now. Later on, most likely I'm going to change. But for this weekend league, this is the team that I'm putting up, and he's going to be part of it. Now, for people that have been watching my channel knows that I packed Marquisio as one of my heroes. So we're going to go ahead and first center mid with the double plus sign over here as a box-to-box Marquisio. He's the most expensive, second most expensive card in the team. Very good. Is this his second? I think he's the third, actually. I think he's the third most expensive because the other two are very expensive. Again, the prices could be very different. Again, remember, from PlayStation to PC or Xbox, whatever, it's a little bit different. I'm on PC, so these cards are they're a bit more expensive than they are, for example, on PlayStation. Just to give you an example, a guy like Marquisio on PC. He's going for like a little over 800,000, where I'm pretty sure on PlayStation or on Xbox consoles, whatever, he's going for like 600K or something. So the price is more expensive, of course, on PC. But let me show you what I packed as me Icon SBC. I am going to butcher this person's name, Steinsteiger or something like that. Steinsteiger. I can't say his name correctly, but again, I ended up getting him in my Icon SBC on PC. Of course, he is very expensive. He's going for like almost 600,000. I imagine on PlayStation or whatever consoles, he's probably around 300 something, maybe 400K. Again, we're using him. He also has the box to box plus 2. I've been playing. I played quite a while with him so far. 36 games. He only has 3 goals, 5 assists. He doesn't really get forward as much as I would have liked for him to get forward, but he does do a pretty good job overall, box to box, getting the ball back and getting the passes, getting the ball, moving the ball frontwards basically. So he is my other box to box, and here comes the most expensive card in my team, a card that I purchased. I really wanted to try him out. He looks nuts. So we ended up buying Socrates. Now, again, on PC, the price is very different than it is on consoles. On PC, he is going for like 1,000,000 coins. As you can see, the cheapest one is 1.50. I actually ended up sniping mine for 990,000. So I do get to save a little bit. Hopefully, I get to go through the weekend league with him and get to sell him and get my coins back, because that's a lot of money to put on a card. But again, I wanted to play with an expensive card, and I wanted somebody that was gonna give me a lot, right? A lot to work with. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna play him as a shadow striker because he has the playmaker ×2. So most likely, what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna change this role and put him as a playmaker +2. I think that's the right move to make on Socrates. I could be wrong. Playmaker ×2, and then you could choose either balance or roaming. I think we're gonna go with roaming. I want him everywhere, man. I want to be able to basically get him like in the box everywhere around. Take good shots with him because he does have some pretty insane long shots here. So I want to take some pretty, like the finesse shots or the Travillas. I want to take long shots with him and see what he's gonna do for me, because plus he has one of the best play styles you could have for passing, the incisive pass plus, which a lot of people are saying this is probably one of the best play styles for passing in the game. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this team. This is what 3,000,000 coins get you. Let me know if you guys like the team. Let me know if you guys have the coins to be able to afford a team like this, and if not, what kind of team you guys are rocking and what's the price tag on your team. Leave it in the comments with the names of the players that you're using in your team. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one.